Have you ever felt that weight of having multiple debts and just wish there was a clear, simple strategy to get back in control? Well, if that's you, then you're in the right place. Today, we're going to break down a method that's designed to turn that financial stress into financial freedom. Let's dive in.
First up, let's just acknowledge the feeling. Because it's not just about the numbers on a spreadsheet, is it? It's that stress, that constant background worry, the feeling that you're just treading water and not getting anywhere.
So, does this question hit home? If it does, you are so not alone. Trying to juggle different payments, different interest rates, all those due dates, it can feel completely impossible. But what if there was a simple, structured way to turn all that chaos into a clear path forward? And that's exactly where this strategy comes in. It's called the Snowball Method, and it is specifically designed to transform that feeling of being completely overwhelmed into a feeling of empowerment, one small win at a time.
So, what is it exactly? Well, the idea at its core is actually incredibly simple. You focus all your extra energy, all your extra cash, on your single smallest debt first. Meanwhile, you're just making the minimum payments on everything else. Then, once that first little debt is gone, you take the money you were paying on it and you roll it into the next smallest one. It starts small, for sure, but trust me, it builds momentum fast.
Okay, so how do you actually put this into practice? Let's walk through the exact four-step battle plan that turns this whole theory into some very real results.
Theory is one thing, but seeing it in action, that's what really makes it click. So let's cook up a real-world example and just watch how this snowball starts to roll.
Okay, just imagine this is your situation. You've got 3 different debts, right? Each one has its own balance and its own minimum payment. We've got a little one at $500, a medium one at $1,000, and a bigger one at $2,500. This is our starting line. And here is the game plan. Step 1, you list out your debts, just like we did. Step 2, and this is the absolute key to the whole method, you order them by the balance, smallest to largest. Then, step 3, you pay only the minimums on the bigger debts, and you throw every extra penny you can find at that smallest one. Once it's knocked out, you get to the magic part, rolling it over.
So you focus all your fire and bam! Debt number 1 is gone. That $500 is paid off. This is your first win, and let me tell you, it feels incredible. But this is also where that snowball really starts to form.
And right here, this is where the magic starts. You take that $50 payment that you used to make on debt 1, and you roll it directly on top of the $75 minimum for debt 2. So your new payment isn't $75 anymore. Nope. You are now hammering debt 2 with a much more powerful $125 every single month. With that bigger payment, debt 2 honestly doesn't stand a chance. It gets paid off way faster than it would have otherwise. And that's your second victory. You can feel the momentum really building now, right? And this just brilliantly shows you the full power of the snowball. You take that entire $125 payment from the now gone debt 2, and you roll it right on top of the $100 minimum for debt 3. You are now hitting your biggest debt with a massive $225 payment each month. You see how that little snowball has grown into a debt-crushing avalanche? But here's the thing. This method isn't really just about the math. I mean, the numbers make sense, but the real secret sauce, the reason this works so well for so many people, it all comes down to one thing, the power of a win.
This quote right here really gets to the heart of it. Seeing that first debt completely disappear, no matter how small it was, it gives you this huge psychological boost. It's real, tangible proof that you can do this, and that's the fuel that keeps you going.
So the benefits become really clear, right? You get these quick wins that keep you motivated. You simplify your financial life because you're only focusing on one target at a time. That momentum you build leads to a faster overall payoff. And hey, as a pretty great side effect, paying off your debts consistently can really help improve your credit score over time.
The best part about this whole strategy is that it's not some complicated, far-off dream. It's a real, actionable plan that you can put into motion, right now.
This is the big takeaway. The Snowball Method is all about shifting your mindset from feeling like a victim of your debt to becoming the hero of your own financial story. It's about taking back control, one small, satisfying victory at a time.
And that really brings us to the final thought I want to leave you with. Forget about the biggest, most intimidating mountain for just a minute. Instead, ask yourself this. What's the first small hill you can conquer? What's that first tiny debt you can target to get your own snowball rolling? Because that's where your journey begins.